Hello everybody and welcome back to Red Devils TV. Now this weekend it's the big one, it's the one we've all been waiting for. It's Manchester United versus Manchester City. It's Derby Day, ladies and gentlemen, it is Derby Day. Now I can't wait for this match. It's going to be electric, it's going to be fierce, it's going to have it all, okay? Now I'm really excited for this match because Ten Hag I personally think, is going to absolutely do wonders. He's going to surprise a lot of people. This is the games where Ten Hag is doubted, and I think he's going to prove a lot of people wrong like he already has. So for me, Ten Hag is going to pull off an amazing result on Sunday, okay? Now, obviously, that's my confidence talking because I'm believing in this team at the moment. This rebuild seems to be going really well at the moment. We're 4 games undefeated in the Premier League, 5 if you include in the Europa League with the first team. So, when you think about it, United are currently in a good form, and I'm just looking forward to this game, to be honest. Our players have come back off international break. Our main players, should I say, they've come back off international break, hungry. They've had a good international break. Not many players have been injured. So I'm going into this game confident. Now, obviously, we have a few injuries. I'm going to get onto that in a moment. But like I said, I'm just really looking forward to this game. And yeah, let's just get right into the preview. So like I said, about injuries. We've got 3 players out at the moment. Well, no, definitely 2, possibly 3. Okay, so the players that they are is Martial and Harry Maguire are out for good, and possibly Rashford. Okay, so let's just get on to Martial quickly. Martial has now been injured for about 7 to 8 weeks, so this is now a big injury concern about Martial. I didn't even realise that time had passed so quickly. So something must have really happened bad to him. Something bad must have happened to Martial after that Liverpool game, because he was injured before the Liverpool game. Ten Hag brought him on and gave him that chance for 45 minutes, and he did okay in the second half. So yeah, I think that what's happened to Martial, we need confirmation on from Ten Hag, and obviously his press conference is tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to hearing what Ten Hag has to say from there. But yeah, I just think that what's happened to Martial is a massive injury concern, and is Martial the future, is what I'm trying to say. It's very worrying considering... Oh, why does this keep going off? What's going on? There we go. Sorry about that, people. Anyway, where was that? Yeah, so Martial is what, 25, 26? And his injury record isn't the best at all. And it just makes me very concerned when it comes to Martial, and is he the future for Manchester United? Especially, and as well as Rashford, is he the future for Manchester United? Because Rashford, the way he plays football, is a very powerful player. And the way he plays football, he's going to pick up injuries every season, no matter what, whether it's a light injury or a impactful injury, is what I'm trying to say. And right now, we need Rashford. The way he plays at the moment, where he starts off in the middle and then cuts on, and then it gets moved on to the left as the game goes on. He's quite impactful to the squad at the moment. And even though he isn't in the best of form, he's just won Premier League Player of the Month. So Rashford's doing something right. So if you're winning the Player of the Month in the Premier League, so it's not United, it's the Premier League Player of the Month. So, obviously, he is doing something right towards United. And when I think about it, I just don't think that when I think of Rashford, I just don't think that he's been as in form as what people are making him out to seem as what he is to be. But anyway, Rashford we haven't heard much of because he's not been in training, or we've not seen pictures of him in training. Now, this could be either a massive concern or a massive big brain moment from Ten Hag, where he's keeping Guardiola because obviously Ten Hag knows that Guardiola is going to be looking at who's in training for Manchester United, the training videos, etc. Because Pep Guardiola is an obsessive manager, and he wants to know as early as possible who he's going up against, so he can prepare his team for who he's up against. And I think Rashford being hidden in the dark is either bad news for United fans because he's out injured and he won't be able to play, or Ten Hag's keeping him safe and hidden away from Guardiola, so Guardiola has to double think ahead, if that makes sense. That could come bite us on the arse, but we don't know. But like I said, and then obviously the last injury is Harry Maguire. I mean, what do you want me to say about Harry Maguire, really? He's currently on the bench where he belongs, and I just don't think he's really missed at the moment. I think he was very unprofessional for what he did for England. It wasn't an important game for England, and he ran around knowing he had an injury, or he had an injury and he carried on running around. I didn't watch that Germany game, and I just think that what's happened to him at the moment is just a massive rollercoaster of emotions. No one was talking about Harry Maguire because up until about 5 days ago, because he was on the bench where he belonged. A lot of United fans were happy with that decision, and then the quotes came out about him and the lack of professional with England, the poor form for England. He just isn't doing himself any favours, I don't think. And especially with United having 13 games or something in October, we're going to need all the rotation we need. So Harry Maguire playing with an injury when he could have sit it out is just a massive concern for me about his mentality and stuff. I don't know if he wanted to prove people wrong. I don't know if he wanted to make a statement. But to me, that statement is just, I don't care about United, I care about myself. That's the way it came across to me. And you're supposed to be Manchester United captain. But that's just my opinion. But yeah, so that's the injuries concerns. I think we will win, to be honest. Even though I think we're short up top. Excuse me. I think, even though we're short up top, I think our back line is supreme at the moment. It is absolutely class. And what it's currently doing for United is giving United fans confidence. It's giving them midfield confidence. And it's giving the whole team confidence. So that back line is a statement, okay, to Erik Ten Hag. That is a statement, okay? It shows that Erik Ten Hag is not afraid of dropping players and will reward players who are playing well. Personally, I think Casemiro is the better holding midfielder than McTominay. Probably 90% of the fan base think that. But, sorry, again. But I think Casemiro is a way better midfielder than McTominay, but currently McTominay is the better player in form. So Erik Ten Hag is going to reward that and play McTominay, which is rightly so. But that's just my opinion. So the likes of Martinez, Varane, Dalot, Malacia, McTominay, Eriksen, these players who have really stepped up their game, and I think them players that I've just listed, them 6 players, are a statement to Ten Hag for what they've actually done for the club. Like certain players stepping up the game and improving. Players like Martinez and Eriksen. Sorry. Players like Eriksen and Martinez and Malacia. Them players coming in are just doing wonders for the club. And it just brings me a lot of confidence to this game. I think our defence currently on form is better than City's. I think City have better quality when it comes to like Cancelo and Ruben Diaz. But when it comes to the likes of Laporte, Kyle Walker, I think that our side of that field is better. I'm sorry, audience. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm really sorry. But anyway, like I said, this team at the moment is giving me a lot of confidence. A lot of the players who have got an international break have had a good international break. They've played well for their country. They've not got injured. Some of them, the day after they got back from international break, were straight in training. That was Varane and Malacia. So it's great to see. And I just want to talk about certain players as well. And Ten Hag, the way he wants to play football. So I think that we have certain players in our team that are doers and not thinkers. So I don't know how to name them players because I might be completely wrong. But I think Ten Hag wants players who have natural intelligence when it comes to football. They know what to do, so they know how to implement Ten Hag's ideas and also have their own thoughts if they need to make a last-ditch tackle or they need to predict where the ball's going to end up so they can move their bodies a lot easier, where they don't have to pretty much be told. They have natural instincts. So I think players like that are like Varane, Eriksen, Martinez, and I feel like... I'm sorry, I'm really ill. But anyway, I just think that certain players are in this team that are thinkers and not doers, and doers and not thinkers. And I would rather want thinkers and doers. Actually, no, that's what I'm trying to say. I just think we've got some players in this squad that are doers and not thinkers, and we have thinkers and doers. So the thinkers and doers is what the ones you want. You want the ones to do what Ten Hag are telling them to do, but have the intelligence to make their own judgment and stuff like that. Where the doers have to be told what to do. They want to, I don't know, they just have a lack of ambition, really, is what I'm trying to say. I'm so sorry. But anyway, yeah, I do, like I said, I think we'll win. I'm going to go for, I think there'll be goals. I think there'll be a lot of goals. I'm going to say 3-2 United. I think that if United can keep Haaland quiet and cut out Kevin De Bruyne, I think that it'll be a very easy game, to be honest. I think, actually, no, not just Kevin De Bruyne. I think also João Cancelo. I think Antony going up against Cancelo is going to have a very tough game if he plays on the right. I think he will. Because right now I think that the team's going to be De Gea, Dalot, Varane, Martinez, Malacia, McTominay, Eriksen, Bruno, Antony, Sancho, Ronaldo. That's the team I think it's going to be. And even though Ronaldo's a bit out of form, I think that a game like this is crucial for Ronaldo because you're going to need a top goal scorer. Because I think it's going to be very end-to-end. I feel like City are going to be the more aggressors. But like I said, I think that United... I said it on Twitter before. I think that United will not be backed into a corner. I think we're going to bite back and we're going to try and put City on the back foot. I think it's just, like I said, it's going to be very end-to-end football and I'm really looking forward to this game. Might be completely wrong. This is what the preview is all about. This is my opinion. So yeah, let's see what happens on Sunday. But yeah, Martinez versus Haaland as well. I wanted to talk about this. Now, last time Haaland and Martinez faced, they were both at their previous clubs. Martinez was at Ajax and Haaland was at Dortmund. Ajax schooled Dortmund. Sorry. Ajax schooled Dortmund last season in the group stage of the Champions League. And when it comes to brute strength, no one's beating Haaland, I don't think, unless you're... when it comes to speed and strength, you have to have one to counter Haaland, whether it's strength and be slow or pace and not be as physical. So when it comes to Martinez versus Haaland, I rewatched the highlights recently about Haaland and Martinez against Dortmund and Ajax. And what Martinez intelligently did was he wasn't constantly next to Haaland and marking him and barging him and stuff like that. He wasn't doing that. He was giving himself some space. And then when he knew that a pass was going to happen, that's when he'd step up and take the ball off Haaland or make a jump and out and clear the ball away from Haaland. You can see Haaland was getting very frustrated. Now, Haaland isn't a creative striker. He's a penalty box striker who needs service, kind of like Cristiano Ronaldo. And if he doesn't get any service, how's he going to succeed? So I think the big playmakers currently at City are João Cancelo. I mean, like a perfect example, that cross that João Cancelo did against Dortmund to get the winner, where Haaland did like the kung fu kick, whatever it was. And De Bruyne, who's obviously having a great season at the moment. So yeah, I just think that if you block them playmakers, if you block them playmakers from Haaland, and even, should I say, the front three for City, United could have a very easy game, I think. I think the midfield is going to be a very, very interesting battle, because I think Gundogan isn't having a very good season. So it depends who he puts in the midfield, because right now Mahrez isn't playing either. He's playing Bernardo Silva off the right and Phil Foden off the left. So he doesn't have any natural wingers at the moment, because Phil Foden and Bernardo Silva for a long time played as the number 10 for Man City. Obviously, Phil Foden has played on the left a lot more than Bernardo Silva's played on the right. But I just think that, how's Pep Guardiola going to line up when Gundogan's out of form? Is he going to put... excuse me. I don't know how Guardiola's going to set up, to be honest. Maybe he'll play Gundogan. Maybe he won't. I don't know. Calvin Phillips is injured. John Stones is injured. So players that are key to City's rotation are out. So, like I said, United had their injuries. City had their injuries. It's going to be a very good game. And yeah, the outro, let's just say, let me know your thoughts on the preview. Let me know your thoughts on the match, how we're going to line up. Just let me know, please, because I like interacting with the audience. The comments have been a bit quiet recently. So yeah, thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment and share. And yes, thank you for watching today's video. And yeah, come on United. Let's hear for a great game. I'm going to make another video today about, like I mentioned yesterday, about the comparing Haaland to a potential United target. So yeah, let's stay tuned for that video. That video will be coming out tomorrow, because I've already posted today about the combined 11. So yeah, thank you for watching today's video. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.